Everything gets old. People, places, habits, routines, work, life, all of it gets old. Becomes boring, mundane, and easily taken for granted. We want spontaneity and unfamiliarity, and to see the world the way we used to, the way children do, undefined, with eyes opened wide and filled with wonder. So, what do? What can possibly provide you with the sense of wonder and freedom that we all felt when we were unconditioned little kids? Van life. Duh.
Find me a lane to drive through in a Halloween costume. I'm an astronaut without you. We're twisting our way to the back of the bar. You're locking the door, falling into the stall. Stripping you down to your truth.
We breaking the rules just for me.
What a life, big stars and a good woman in charge. Got me falling in, got me falling in hard.
If you ask people what they enjoy most about van life, they will likely mention the freedom or the ability to wake up somewhere new and unexplored each day.
Freedom.
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 Best phrase you'll ever get.
And they're right. With van life, rarely do you ever wake up in the same place twice, which brings a wondrous excitement you can only understand through experiencing it. It's a beautiful reality, chained to nowhere and no thing, a fantasy that resonates deeply within each of our minds and souls. Human beings have always been nomads, explorers, adventurers. Only recently has it become normal to settle down in one place for a majority of our life, suppressing a desire that lingers within us all.
So come on, baby, let's do this right. I think I like falling in love in the bar bathroom light. I won't question it, I won't mess with it. If it's there, go grab it.
But what happens after taking that desire to its extreme? What happens when you fall into the wheel of continuously searching for what you don't have? On the prowl for the new thing, because without the new thing you hardly feel alive. Kinda like a drug. Yeah, like a drug. What do you do then?
What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then? What do you do then?
February 27th, 2025. Day 70 of life off of the road. 52 more than I anticipated when I first arrived at Pittsburgh back in December. It's unsettling how fast time goes by. Each day I wake up and look out the window. The view never changes. Gray skies, cookie cutter houses. All I want to be is where I'm not. It hurts. Probably not the best way to start the day. Why is self-sabotage so easy? heard routine is good for mental and physical well-being. I'm not sure I buy it. Life seemed much better when every day was unknown. I feel like I'm living with my eyes closed. Life is a simulation. It's safe to say I'm an NPC when in Pittsburgh. I don't want to be like this, but I am. It's an odd conundrum. I know it doesn't have to be like this, but I want to let it be like this. Do you know eggs and orange juice supply all necessary nutrients? I learned that on Instagram. I should probably spend less time on Instagram right now, though. All it makes me feel is behind. My brain says I should be ahead. I wonder if Hobbs feels like he should be anywhere besides where he is. Probably not. I wonder what that's like. Someday I will know. I hope. Maybe if I tell myself this is just a funk, it'll blow away with the winter air. I'm ready for spring anyways. There I go again. Off to the future. Running from where I am. Why? I don't know. I just know that.
Van life kind of ruins life outside of the van. Here's why. When you're in the van, every day is a new day. You wake up somewhere new, you're with people you never met before. Everything is new. I mean, everything is new. Transport yourself back to every day in a house, the same house, in the same place with the same people. It feels, well, dull. At least initially. At least as you get back into your routines and, you eat your same foods and do your same things. But you kind of have this identity, when you're living in a van. And like any other identity, when it shatters, because it's an identity, identities are essentially illusions. When it shatters, you wonder what the fuck to do with yourself. And that's where I am right now. So now my question becomes, how can I make the mundane beautiful? Or how can I allow it to be beautiful? Because it's already beautiful. That's the secret. I'm just in my own way, telling myself it's not the Rocky Mountains or Lake Tahoe or the Grand Tetons, That's the problem, my friends. That is the current predicament. Well, learning curve. Experience.
Does a dying person wish for sunshine and rainbows or just another ordinary day? A Monday? A moment? Do they find solace in the little things or must they experience something they've never seen before? I don't know. But I find myself on the side of the fence that says you probably aren't going to give a shit what view is outside your window so long as it is a view. It's funny how we came into this world totally in awe and fascinated by anything that is something and seemingly leave it with that same perspective. So what happens in between? Where does that fascination go? And does it have to leave? Do we have to grow up allowing the world to extract all of our wonder and curiosity for life out of us? Do we have to search for those nostalgic states of mind with external things like drugs or material successes or even van life? Because the truth about van life or any other form of escapism is that you can't solve internal issues with external things. You will not find what you're looking for because the thing you are looking for is the thing you already have. We just spend so much damn time telling ourselves that this isn't the case. But it is. And maybe you have to do a few rounds on this wheel to see through the veil that it is. The hoax designed to make you miss everything. But life is an experience, and experiences are meant to be just that. Experienced. Some of them suck, some of them are great, but all of them are life. And that is the point. There is nothing to get out of the doing besides the doing. Like when you were 10 years old and playing catch in a random field during sunset just to play catch. You weren't thinking about how exercise and sunlight are good for your health or how these memories will be carried with you to the end of your days. You weren't searching or looking or extracting because it was all right in front of your face like you had never seen it before. Your mind, body, and soul were all full, the way it always could be if you were so wise to see it. Thanks for watching. Y'all are the best. See you soon.
The one thing I want y'all to get from my videos more than anything is that this idea that life is happening right now. So don't miss it right now. That's the only way it's the only way you won't miss it. I mean, you're still gonna miss it. That's the paradox of life. You're still gonna miss it, but you might miss it a little bit less, or at least you'll know. You have the peace that comes with knowing that you did your best to be fully present. Because there's only so much in life, man. It's only so much, and a lot of the times it sucks. It sucks, but man, that shit's beautiful at the same time. Even the shitty days, man, they're so beautiful. Because all of it is it. All of it is the point. You are the point. And we just think that we have to have something outside of us to give us that same feeling, that same fulfillment, but the truth is that it's always been right here. And it always will be. Just don't fucking blink. That's why I say it. Don't blink. Don't blink. What would you tell your younger self?
Stop worrying so much what other people think about me.